Come here. You want to know a secret? If you're rich, then you don't have to follow the law, apparently. You can kill someone and you get away with it. All you'd get is a slap on the wrist. But if you're poor, then your ass is going to jail.
Hey, welcome back to another Gothic Truth. I'm the Gothic Slenderman.
Now you may be wondering why I'm talking about an issue like this. Usually my channel is more based on top lists and whatnot. But for one, I want to expand my library of content. And two, this has something to do with a video I made years ago, on December 17th, 2013, called Gothic Truth. Guy kills 4 people drunk, and guess what happens? Yeah, I called my videos Gothic Truth back then. Moving on. For those who don't know, on June 15th, 2013, Ethan Anthony Couch, born on April 11th, 1997, was driving in Burleson, Texas, over the speed limit with a restricted license under the influence of drugs and alcohol. He lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a group of innocent bystanders who were simply helping another individual into their disabled SUV. 4 people died in the crash, and 9 were injured. 2 of them were inside of the vehicle with Ethan. 1 suffered major bodily injuries, and the other became paralyzed. However, he got away with it with a slap on the wrist, with 10 years of probation and forced therapy. So, why did he get away with it? Well, because apparently he has a symptom called Affluenza, where someone is so rich they don't know the difference between right and wrong. Which is obviously stupid. Money doesn't determine someone's behavior. How they're raised is what determines it. This is where the original story ended on my older video, but more information has surfaced since then. On December 2nd, 2015, a 6-second video of Ethan playing beer pong was released on Twitter by user @BlondeSpectre with the status, "Yeah boy, Ethan Couch violating probation. I got more if you want." He was only 18 at this point in time and was still considered underage for consuming alcohol. Also, his probation that came in 2013 said he couldn't buy or drink alcohol. On December 11th, a warrant for his arrest was issued after Ethan's probation officer could not find or contact him. Both him and his mother went missing shortly after. So, where did they go? Well, remember how I said how someone is raised determines their behavior? Well, his mother apparently thought her child didn't deserve the rightful punishment and withdrew a large amount of cash out of her bank account as Ethan grew a beard and dyed his hair black, and they ran to Mexico. At this point, his warrant became a federal matter, and $5,000 was offered to anyone who had information on him and his mother. Fortunately, they were both found in Puerto Vallarta. Both were deported back in America in the new year. Ethan Affluenza Couch was then given 2 years in prison, 180 days for each individual he killed back in 2013. Many people were outraged about this, and still are to this day, as this is a far too small punishment for someone who drove with a restricted license, going over the speed limit, drinking underage, usage of illegal substances, driving under the influence, 4 cases of intoxication manslaughter, running from the law, and disobeying his probation officer, and so on. Now, what about his mother? Well, she was arrested with a $1 million bail, which was lowered to $75,000, and she was released shortly after. So, that's it, right? There's no more to this story. Well, there is something that came recently. Ethan's father, Fred Couch, is now being sentenced in court for impersonating an officer 2 years ago. Whether or not he had anything to do with Ethan's incident is beyond me. So, is that it? Well, for his family, but his attorney is apparently also a piece of shit as well, as his attorney is now trying to get him released from prison by saying that judges' rulings should be tossed, claiming that he was too young to be given such a heavy punishment of a whole 2 years in prison. But that's all the information I have. Personally, I believe that the attorney should be ignored, and Ethan's punishment should at least be extended to more than just a measly 2 years, and his family should be getting a proper punishment. Money should not, and does not, have anything to do with the deaths of these innocent people. But if you really want to say that the rich equals blindly ignorance, then take all of their money away. Because following the logic of Affluenza, if they have no money, then they learn the difference between right and wrong. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like or comment. If you want me to do more videos like this disturbing file, then tell me down below and share some ideas if you'd like. Thank you all for staying the night at Hotel Room 103.